Hey guys, this is Simon with Trade and Perform Coaching, going over the White Cross Blue Shield trade, um, and I'm using the smaller time frame here, the 15 tick. Before I get started, people have been asking how much it is to join the room. Very simple. It's $100 for the first month, $299 per month after the first month. It's on a subscription basis. You can cancel anytime. The membership gives you access to the room, access to the team algos, and along with the team coaching. And again, you can cancel at any time. If you'd like a 5-day trial to the room first, TRADEnPerform@gmail.com. Very simple. Okay, so we are covering the 15 tick trade. So first thing I want to say something about this. The ability to trade the 15 tick depends on your ability to be fast, right? That's really an important idea. You have to be able to be fast in a fast market, in a VIX 19 market, or you have to be on the 26 tick. The point of the 15 tick is so when the VIX drops below 15, below 14, you still have trade setups. But I'm still going to show you how this works on, again, a verified basis. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with the first half hour here. From Friday, it was just too fast, and there's no point in there's simply no point in discussing it. We're going to go after 9 o'clock here. And so if you will look, all right, the same rules. I need to touch the outside of the channel for long, short, etc., etc., etc. So if I'm looking long here, I only have one potential area, and that's this plus sign right here. All right, gets verified underneath. Put a line at the point of control. Put a line on top of it. Okay, so if you will look at it, this is the first close above. That's about a 7-point stop. It entered and it stopped if you're using, like me, a very tight stop. Okay, so there's actually because these bars are much smaller, there's 3 stops. There's this stop right here, which is just the close back into the bar. But then there's actually, for the 15 tick, it's the point of control over the bar with a plus sign or under it if it's short. Okay, so here we go. Verified. If you took the aggressive entry, which is right here, aggressive entry, stop, second aggressive entry, no more than 2 entries per trade. 3-bar scale on the aggressive entry, so that's 1, 2, 3. So just so you know what that's worth, this is a really small chart. Like, especially right now with as much range as we have, you're gonna have to be lightning on this thing. There's no question about it. Okay, I'm going to go back in just a minute and show you what it was like and why it's necessary to have this chart for when it's slow. Okay, plus sign. This is your original stop. It's 77. This is like a 5-point stop. It's really small. Entry number 2, again, 5-point stop. You entered at 77. 3 bars up is 89, right? So that's a 2-to-1 RR, 12 points, right? If you entered on the conservative entry, 2 bars up is 81 to 89. It's about 9 points. So this is actually 77, 13 points versus 9 points on this trade. Okay, and further, if you can read the tea leaves and you have an idea of where it's going. So if you look over here, right, we get outside the channel. That means this guy here, right, I either want to close below, if there's a wick on it, a close below the body, or a close below the bar itself. So let's erase this so we can get focused. Right, 9 o'clock, I'm going to highlight this to this and this. So again, I would actually like to close in this case below the body and not just the point of control. Okay, so my it's possible I would have made a mistake. You have to decide this really quick, so let's just count this. -5. Okay, next entries over here, both this is the aggressive entry, this is the conservative entry. The aggressive entry got you 3, the conservative got you 2, and you can see we rolled down. It's a 15 tick chart. You have to be fast, right? There's no entry through here. There's just nothing to do. This is too far away, right? So this worked. If you look at this, here, I'm going to show you. Actually, I'm going to take it back. This is a different trade, but the way you trade this is it prints, they close under, and you take the over. We already know that, so I won't go through that. Again, no trade through here. The trade here is actually this. I need the close. Okay, so look at this. You could say, well, that failed, but I wouldn't say it failed. I go, oh, so if I was the aggressive trader, right? If I was an aggressive trader, I'm going to go, and you got to get above that body on the 15 tick. It just sets up a little bit differently, so I'm going to show you a little bit different. It's got to close. Price has to close above this body on the 15 tick. So this is your entry and your stop. Like, there's just a 5-point stop. It was one time. There's nothing wrong with that, right? This is a bear market and it's going down. We'll see later how and I'm going to switch back in just a second. We wouldn't have been trading this realistically unless a computer was trading this. It's too fast. Winner or loser. It just you wouldn't have been able to get the trades in, but I want to show you what it looks like. Aggressive and conservative trader. Entry, stop, entry, 1, 2, 3 for the scale, and then you try to push. Now it's this bar over here that's verified, right? So put a line underneath. This is your entry. 1, 2, 3. They both got 3 bars. In this case, your conservative and your aggressive entry were exactly the same. Nothing to do here. Your entry is actually here. Again, it's too fast, but it's this. You only got 1 bar up, so this will be a roughly -5 for me. Okay, that's the first time. Notice I don't get any other bar. This is my next bar. You want your stop 1 point behind this bar, but let's just say you got stopped. -5, so -5. I'm going to say that's -10, right? And finally, I get paid 1, 2, 3, right? And then realize this is going to be the same trigger bar, the opposite direction. And again, this is very fast. That's why you need to be on the 24 tick for this right now. Okay, I'm going to draw it from here. So this one was different. This was aggressive entry, stopped, aggressive entry, conservative entry. 1, 2, 3 for the aggressive entry. 1, 2 for the conservative entry. Okay, as we come down here, right? So remember, I don't want to keep shorting at the bottom of the channel. It's not a good idea. But I need to get this verified. It never gets verified, right? So I'm going to draw a line across here, right? Both conservative and aggressive entry, pretty much right there. And you get your 2 bars up on it. You don't get 3 until over here. It's 1, 2, pull back, then it's 1, 2. Finally, you get 3, and the extension up. Notice I'm not having to change the rules. I'm just looking for a very specific trade setup, right? So again, if I got up here, it's verified. I'm going to put a line underneath the point of control, right? And this is going to be a place where you're going to get stopped. Again, this is why you limit your stops per bar. The aggressive trader, stop 1, -5. Aggressive trader, stop 2. Conservative trader, stop 1, right? And you can just look at it and then also notice the time, 9:50 to 10 o'clock. Don't trade there, guys. It's Chop City, I'm telling you. So when I look over here, right, my first trade, right, we get all the way up here. I need to close below there. This is my conservative entry. This is my aggressive entry. They both work and obviously paid you very nicely. You're looking for that trade to set up. Nothing sets up over here. This is long. So here you're just going to do this. It gets verified underneath. Get back above. Aggressive, conservative. Aggressive, conservative. All of us are aggressive and we're all day traders, right? And then it goes back the other way. Confirmed. Draw a line underneath here. Aggressive trader, that's me. Conservative. You're conservative, you may have had to take that twice, guys. Okay, so it teeters and totters, and then obviously if you just put a bigger stop, you can do the math. Like everyone, all the members have this chart. It's not like I'm having to go create the chart and go, well, let's go see how this works. It works, right? So now I'm going to go back and show you why this chart's important here. All we have to do is go back like 45 days ago. Okay, so remember the context. Bull market, we're looking for longs and we're looking to push. That was the general thesis every day, not shorting but going long. So here we are. Again, I'm not using any context. The next video, which I'll do later today, will show you how to use 30-minute levels to set these trades up. Okay, so let's go look. Here we are. It's a slow market. Ding, ding, ding. Market opens. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say this morning is obviously we're down. I'm looking for longs, right? This bar right here. Put a line across it. That's everyone's entry, and it's at the top of the channel. Realistically, I probably didn't take this entry, right? Realistically, I'm going to say it again, I did not take this entry, okay? So over here, right, so I want you to watch. So remember, it's long, so I wasn't going, hey, short the daylights out of this thing. I was going, let me find the longs. So we'll see when I push over here, come down the bottom of the channel. White cross, blue shield. Verified below. Put a line on top. This is for the 15 ticks, smaller bar. Long, and have a nice day. You're paid. That was right at 9 o'clock, so don't know how you would have handled that, right? So over here, right, you can see it's important that we touch the bottom of the channel or you get a lot of choppiness. So up here, right, when we get outside the channel, I'm going to go, I need price underneath there. My entry is going to be over here, right? Verified, underneath, short, release. Okay, that was the short. That was a short after it ran up, right? Now over here, I'm looking long, bottom of the channel, plus sign. Let me erase the lines. Much slower environment, right? Here. Stop 1, paid 2. That's how that works, right? Come back over here. I've already gotten paid. I'm not going to revisit that trade again. I come down outside the channel. Love this one. Need a bar over. Okay, so there's going to be a debate in the room, right? Is it over the point of control? You can use the body of the bar as your entry, right? So if you use the body of the bar and the point of control gets above, most of these don't have any kind of wick on it. So let's just go with the body, right? So it's 1. You only get 2 from there, and that is your conservative approach. So you don't get the 2, but it doesn't stop. So it's 1, 2, 3, then it carries on. Now I'm looking for, if I'm looking for a short, these 2 get verified, same white line, that's your entry, down it goes. This gets verified. See, I'm just moving to the right. Stop, re-entry, clearly paid, right? And again, I prefer the longs to the shorts by miles. Okay, again, you'll see here, verified, closed below, paid. No bar over here to get long, unfortunately. Okay. What I would say here, you gotta get below this guy right here. Your entry's here, right here. And again, I'd primarily be looking for longs down here. So my long, for better or for worse, is going to occur right here, right? These two this gets verified, gets above, I get doinked. I'm gonna lose 5 points there, right? You're gonna notice this gets verified again. Again, this would help if you lined up the key areas, but it doesn't matter, right? Verified. My entry's gonna be here. 1, 2, 3, scale, move, stop to break even, and hope, right? And again, this is gonna be my last verified bar, right here. This is going to be the close above. I'm going to face rip. Again, I'm primarily in this market looking for longs, not shorts. Bar, verified, line above, entry 1 stopped, entry 2, 1, 2, let's see if we get 3, there's 3, move stop to break even, got stopped, right? Doesn't work every time. Let's see, plus sign, I'm going to go with this bar. This is going to get me stopped, but I'm alright with it. I'm just gonna get nicked. Let's make sure I got this line right here. Hold on a second here. Look at this. There. Stop. -5. Entry on 2. Got paid. Right? And then there's continuation trade. Anyways, everyone gets the idea here. You can do that, and I didn't just pick this day. This is just random. I could stop here and do it here. It would be this. This is 6:14. It's a Friday, right? 9:30 in the morning. It's this right here. This is my entry. Got paid, and I don't worry about the risk of getting stopped at the bottom of the chart. So that's trade number 2. And now you see why or video number 2, using the 15 tick chart. When it's slower, VIX is sub 14, you need the 15 tick chart. When it's above 15, go to the 20, 15 is probably 24, 15 combined, and over 16, 17, you got to be on the 24 tick. I will be focused on this in the extreme this week, guys. Paid me a lot of money last week, and I'm looking forward to getting paid again. I'll talk to you later. Again, if you'd like to reach us, here's the details, the costs, the whole 9 yards. It's a great room. It's a great team. I will talk to y'all later. Have a great day.